Here we are going to do the final assembly of the fan pod. The first step is to wrap the fan wire around two sides of the fan for the Duo fan kit. Insert the wire through one of the holes in the centerpiece. Slide the fan into the centerpiece like so. You'll want to pay attention to the rubber corners of the Nocta fan and make sure they are all tucked in nicely. Now we're going to put on the back piece. Make sure to put the back piece on the side of the fan without the label. Put on the grill first. The two sides of the grill are different. Pick the side so that the grill goes outwards and is not touching the fan. Make sure the grill is positioned so the holes on the fan line up with the holes on the grill. Now put on the back piece. After putting on the back piece, you'll want to check that the fan still spins freely. Next up is the front piece. You'll notice that I've designed the front piece so that the fins line up with how the fan is designed. This way there is minimal air resistance. Snap on the front piece. You'll want to check again that the fan still spins freely. It's time to put on the fan pod boot. Connect the fan wire to the fan header for fan number 1. The fan headers are different. Only the header for fan number 1 has the RPM sensor on it. When you put the fan pod boot on, make sure the wire for the fan doesn't stick out. The fan pod hat slips right on. We're going to put the fan pod bolts on. I use an electric socket wrench because I am an old guy and my arms will fall off if I try to do this manually. Please note here that I actually have the wrong length bolts. I am using the 60mm bolts, which is actually meant to be used with the B Gears fans. The Noctua fans are supposed to use the 50mm bolts instead, but I don't have any with me today. Just pretend these are 50mm bolts. After putting the bolts through, put on the lock nuts. After putting the lock nuts on, you can use a wrench to hold the lock nuts in place while you tighten the bolts up. Please make them finger tight only. The 3D printed plastic parts can and will crack if you tighten them too much. We're all done. We can test the fan now. Go ahead and connect the power adapter to the fan boot. When you plug in the power adapter to your wall outlet or surge protector, the fan will come on and spin up to full speed. The fan does this because we don't have the controller box connected yet. It's a good way to check that the electronics in the fan pod is working. When you unplug the power adapter, the fan will spin down and come to a complete stop. That's all there is to it, and we're ready to mount this puppy onto the sim rig.